What is up, everybody? Stan Sherwin, SS Custom Welding, and I'm going to put this Art Captain TIG 205 Pro to the test. I already made the videos about setting it up, opening it up out of the box, and now we are going to put this thing to the test. Now, I've never used this, so I don't know how it's going to go. So, yeah, let's do it. All right. So, I'll show you real quick what we got going on here. I don't know if you can see that. All right, so I fired it up. Right now I got it on. There's a mode button here, and it says it's on cold TIG right now. If I hit it, I have stick, 2T TIG, 4T TIG, and then cold TIG. All right, so I'm going to try the cold TIG. The middle button is FN. It goes to T-weld, T-tack, T-post, and then back on amps. I'm not 100% what those things mean yet. I really didn't go through the manual, so just kind of winging it right now. So bear with me, okay? And I got a stuffy nose, so again, bear with me. Now, the third and final button is remote, okay? And it is on. It's showing a TIG torch with the button right now. If I hit it, it goes away. Okay, so it's on off, that's it. Obviously, here's our amperage. Why is it moving now? Why is the amps moving? Colton? Oh, yeah, it's on stick. 2T. Power. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well, I don't know what that was about, but okay, so I hit the remote, the third button, and when I hit remote on, again it shows the picture of a TIG torch, and it shows, unravel this bad boy. It shows this button here. Okay, it still works. Or does? Yeah, it still works. We still got gas, but I can't control the amps. So I don't know if that's like a set thing. I don't know how that works as of yet. So let me see. If I take it off remote, and now I can adjust the amps. Okay, but will this work? Now I don't feel any. I don't know how I can set post flow. I don't know if this machine has any kind of post flow or pre flow. But let's just see what happens. Okay, now, alrighty, bam, got my Welding Magician hood with my buddy Miggy's lens in there, that boy Miggs. All right, no, not 100% sure what lens that is. I kind of forget, but it's like a blue lens, blue color, but I think it's his gold lens. Not sure. Okay. All right, moment of truth. This can either be good or bad. Now, I'm going to leave it on 140. I'm not quite ready for that. All right, put my in right here. I just got a piece of 1/4-inch plate, and I'm just going to try to run a stringer on there. I got it on 140 amps. I will use 332 since it's 1/4-inch and it's 140 amps. I don't want to be dumping too much filler in at once if I use 116. So let's grab a little piece of 332. All right, 332, 316. I am using a Furic Fupa 12 cup, CK laser tungsten. Yeah, that's it. So, again, I have never used this thing yet, so bear with me. Let's find a nice clean spot. And there's not too many. Okay. I'm going right across the bottom here. Right across the bottom. Now, again, it's supposed to be high freak, but I don't know. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens. All right. Ay. I'm actually nervous for some reason. Okay. All right. Okay. That must be cold take. It was almost like a pulse, right? I think. Two take. Okay. Now I put it on 2T, and let's try this again. 140 amps. Yeah. All right. Let's go. Okay. Well, that didn't work out. I didn't get any gas. Why did I get gas? What's going on with that? I have no idea. Now it's on 4T. I got no tungsten, but let's see what happens. Let's see. Obviously, I gotta figure out why I'm not getting gas. Okay. No, all right. I'm getting a little bit of gas, but it's getting cut off. Why is it getting cut off? Let's see. Okay. All right, maybe I should have read the instructions before making a video. I don't know what I'm doing here. Why am I not getting gas? Is it blowing from there? Maybe that's what's going on? I don't know. Maybe I'm too close and the wind's blowing it. I can feel some wind coming off of the thing. But no, it almost was like no, it's not. It's definitely, there's no gas was coming out. So. Okay, so it is that. It was the fan. Oh, yeah. Okay, so now that we know that, obviously the fan's blowing pretty strong out of this thing. A little too strong. So let me change my tungsten. And she was cooking, man. She was hot. I have no idea what I got it on again now. That was on 4 touch. So 1, 2. I'm gonna put it on 2T. I see showing foot pedal. I didn't get no foot pedal. What's up with that? Let me change my tungsten, because she was cooking when I had it on there. And I'm pretty sure that was the problem, is that the fan was blowing out of the machine, and it was just blowing my gas away. I think. Again, I honestly have no idea. Well, let's see if I can destroy this tungsten. Okay, I gotta turn the heat right now. Alright, that was on 145, I think. Let me turn it down. Let's see if I can actually play with this thing. Okay. Let's see. Now, alright, I'm on 110 right now. 110, 2T. And let's see what happens. Hopefully it's not blowing out again. No, it is, because I had to come. Dang. Some of this. Still blowing. Let's see. I'm gonna try to block that somehow. Not the best place to have it. Let me get something. Give me a second real quick. I mean, come on. Look at that. Back in business. Okay. I think we're back in business. I have no idea. All right. Now, let's try this again. Let me try to get a little closer for you guys here so you can see me. Can you see this? No, you can't. Now you can. Okay, here we go. Again, 110 amps. That's what we got. Boy. Woo! Again, oh, that came out beautiful, but I got no post flow. Okay, which is a no-no. Gotta have post flow. But that came out absolutely beautiful. I'll show you in a second. Again, I gotta figure out how to get post flow on this thing. She's a little loud too. A loud little sucker she is. How do I get post flow? Let's see. Post flow time. Okay. Post flow adjustable. Now we're talking. So it's here. Make sure I don't lean on that bad boy. Because we have 0 post flow. No bueno. Let's see here. Time. Alright, come on. Post flow. Connection. Power. I don't know. I do not know. It's got to have it. What kind of machine wouldn't have some kind of post flow, right? I'm not sure. Immediately prolong post flow time. Okay, so I mean, there's a way. Okay. All right. but I'm not getting. Okay. Let's see if I can find. I don't have too many. There's not too many buttons here, right? So I don't know. Let's see. Again, the weld came out absolutely beautiful. So when this cools down, I'll show you the weld. But yeah, you know, it's not going to do me any good if when I'm dragging out, it's completely black. You know, I got nothing for post flow. You let go of the button, game over. So. I'm not having too much luck. Alright, let's see what I can do. It's got to be something with one of the modes that it's on, because... Okay. Alright, so... Oh, here we go. I think that's... Yeah, right here. Hold on. Yeah. T-post is, I guess, time post. Oh, what? Game changer. Okay. That's what T-post is. Okay. So... we got it on, let's see, I'll put it back on, I'll try 4T. I think that's 4 buttons. I think you have 4 hits of the switch to control it. Right, might be low heat, higher, and then back down, and then off. Maybe, I don't know. But I got the post flow on 8 seconds. I don't need that much. So I'm actually gonna turn it down to, I'll turn it down to 5 seconds, okay? As long as it gets a little bit of gas and it doesn't get oxidized at all, we're good, okay? This is nothing fancy here. Now, I think we're in business. And yeah, we were on 110 amps. She was running pretty good. A nice steady bead here. I don't know if I can show you this. I don't know how hot this thing is still. I did put some heat down to it. That bottom one right there. And you can see the drag out's completely black. But look at that, we got some color. You can see them dimes, look at them dimes. Again, it's this one here, the bottom. And then I just put the post flow on, so now we're not gonna have that happen. Okay. Okay. That one's still hot, let's go to this one. Okay, I'm gonna try to run a pass right here in the bottom. Now, again, it's on 4T, 110 amps. I'm not 100% sure how 4T works. I think it is 4 touches with this switch. My tungsten's a little boogered up. And she's sharp, but she's black because it got oxidized because there was no post flow, and that was my fault. Oh, okay. So this is going to kick back on. Let me get this out of the way. We got to put our wind blocker. Okay. Let's try this again. And I'm going to turn the filler around because it's actually oxidized on the end of the filler now, and we want clean material, clean filler. Okay. We want to rock and roll. We want everything nice and clean and steady here. Oops. All right, and our post flow is rocking. Okay. Can you see me? Yeah. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. So that's one touch of the button. Oh. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. She came out pretty, man. She came out real pretty. Now, also, obviously, I'm not wearing sleeves here. Obviously, if you're welding, wear your PPE. I am just doing little tiny things right here. It's my skin, you know what I mean? So if anything happens, it's on me, obviously. But yes, don't do as I say, not as I do, okay? So always wear something to cover up your arms, okay? Okay, I need a new tungsten. That tungsten got boogered up. I don't know why. And I think I need a pre-flow. I don't know if there's pre-flow with this. There's post-flow. T down. It's post. What is T down? T down. Let's see. Current T down. T down. Post gas conversion. Again, the weld came out absolutely beautiful. Beautiful weld. Arc was a little jumpy. I'm not 100% sure why it was like that. But yeah, it wasn't too stable. It was kind of, you know, so it might be something that I got going on here. Let's see. Oh. Cold welding mode. Please connect the cold welding helmet to the helmet interface on the back of the ship. You need to buy a cold welding helmet. I don't even know what that means. Oh, okay, here we go. 4 TIG welding mode. Press the mode button. So I got 2T, 4T, cold TIG, stick, 2T, 4T. Okay, it's not 100% telling me what it is. Okay, well, let me show you the weld. Again, it's the bottom weld. And she came out absolutely beautiful. The bottom weld right there. You see them diamonds right there. Again, this one. And the post flow is beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that bad boy. I mean, arc's a little jumpy, but I can still drop dimes with it. No problem. Okay, now, let's try this again. Because again, now we're just trying to fine tune this thing, get it going. Before I try to weld anything like this or something, I'm gonna need, you know, to be able to have my heat and my controls fine tuned so I know what I'm doing. So it's just not blow that thing away, okay? So again, let's try to play with this thing a little bit. Remote switch. On. Let's see. It works every time. Okay. And I had it on 2T originally, and it was two touches, and then I had it on 4T, and it felt like it was the same thing. So I gotta kind of figure out what's going on with that. I'm trying to put it on. I'll put it on 2T again. All right. I guess that's 2 touch. I don't know. I should know, but I don't. So I can't adjust the heat when it's like that. Okay, there we go. 2T with this, and I'm gonna move my heat down to, or you know what, 115. I was on 110, and it was a little sticky. Okay, so I don't know why, but as soon as I struck an arc, a bunch of shit jumped onto bunch of dirt, sucked right to tungsten. Again, I don't think there's any pre-flow. So because there's no pre-flow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the button. I'm going to get the gas going, and then I'm going to go in and rock and roll. Okay? Now, 115 amps. It's on 2T. It's a push button, and I guess it's push on once, and it's going to be running 115 amps, and then you push it again, it's off. Boom, boom. I think. So, okay, let's rock. Let's rock. And I'll try to, she's still a little warm. I'll run it past her. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Can you see me? Yeah, you can see me. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I forgot to cover the welding machine. That was my fault. That was my fault. Gotta put the wind block. Gotta put the wind block, boys and girls. Ay, ay, ay. Now you can see this is a prime example of why it's so important to not have any kind of air or wind or anything around you like that. You know what I mean? I can't even really feel it right here. But clearly, and my CFH is on like, I think 30, 25, 30. And it's still blowing way too much where I can't even get it going. I mean, it's unbelievable. Again, now 99% of the time, you wouldn't want the welding machine like right here, right? It would be on the floor or something. I did this so I can obviously mess with it here, and I can show you guys on camera and stuff. So, most of the time, you shouldn't have to worry about the air coming out of that thing, okay? Now, let's try this again. Now that my filler's all boogered up, but it is what it is. I'm gonna run a pass right here. Okay, you can see me. 2T, 115 amps. Let's rock. Let's go. Hey. Okay. Ooh, okay. Gas is down. Again, I think it's 5 seconds of pre-flow. Done. She started out a little cold and a little jumpy. But when she got rolling, halfway through that weld, she was money. She got smooth again, started laying down nice and flush. It felt like I was actually pushing that 115, you know. And again, though, it did booger up my tungsten. I'm not getting the 100% proper gas flow that I would like. Ooh, she's hot. She's a cooking. I'm gonna do another pass on this one, guys. All right. Right across the bottom here. I don't know why it's starting out. Again, this is the first time I've ever used this machine. I did not read the manual ahead of time. That's why I was doing it a little bit ago. So, yeah, bear with me here. Let's try this again, all right? I'm gonna run a little pass right here on the bottom. As a matter of fact, yeah, we'll see. Okay, here we go. Wind block is on. Let's roll. Okay, she's cooking a little better. She's smooth now. Tungsten got a little dirty, but she's flowing. Oh, we're cooking, guys. And then 5-second post flow. Money. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. Again, that's coming out a little dirty. I'm sure I could fix that if I played around with some of the things for a second, you know. But I let this cool down, and I'll show you guys that came out absolutely money. Okay, you know, it can't get much better than that. All right. A lot of times, people, it's not the welding machine, it's the welder. Okay. Same thing with a car, right? You got a fast car. A lot of times, it ain't just the car. I mean, that helps, but it's also the driver. Okay. Now, I'm not sure what heat I'm going to need for this. I'm going to kind of wing it right now. This is a lot trickier without a foot pedal, so you can come on and off. So you got to have some low heat where you can just kind of have time. You can't rush something like this without a foot pedal. You got to have low heat. You're better off having too cold, stopping, to slowly turning it up 5 amps. Okay. So again, I'm on 115 amps. That's way too hot for this thing. I'm going to go down to, let's see here. This is 14 gauge, okay? Stainless, 316. And I'm going to go down to, I'm going to go to 60 amps. I'm going to keep it low. And it's probably still too hot. You know what? I'm going to go 55 amps. Again, if it's too cold, then I'll stop. Jack it back up. And when you do something like this, you gotta make sure you have your post flow and your gas coverage. If you stop, or even if you don't stop and you run this whole pass out, it's gotta be clean. Because when you start up the re-weld this side, and there's porosity there, it's just not gonna go good for you. It's not on something this thin. It's gonna overheat it, trying to burn out the porosity, and then it's just gonna blow out on you, okay? Or even if you get some meat there and some weld there, it's gonna be black and it's gonna look like shit, okay? We don't want shit welds. We want pretty shiny welds, right? So, okay, 55 amps. Tungsten's a little boogered up, no big deal. I'll make it work. I'm gonna try to, again, it's just tricky without a foot pedal. It's 116 filler. I went down a little bit, down a size, because this is such a tight little weld right here. Definitely wear your PPE, okay? Because I'm getting a little burnt here. But we'll do one more little pass. And let's see how this goes, guys. All right? All right, wish me luck. Okay. This thing is getting set off. I can't see nothing. So it's not helping. All right, here we go. I can see. Here we go. Oh, I'm nervous. All right. Yeah, she's hot. Yes. I started out a little rough. Oh, I cooked it. I mean, the weld looks beautiful, but I was definitely running too hot. So, but I mean, and welded actually pretty nice, man. I'm actually very surprised with it. I'm gonna do the side across from it. It's gonna be a little warmer, but so we definitely don't need 55 amps now. Obviously, I was running too hot with that. Okay. Every machine's going to run a little different, all right? 55 amps on this machine is going to be a lot different than 55 amps on a Miller machine, okay? Be in the same ballpark, but it's going to be different, you know, and that's what I personally think. You know, it says the same amps, but it's not going to be. That machine's going to put it out differently, and it's going to weld differently, okay? So, again, better to be too cold than too hot. I was rolling way too fast with that. You need time to think and be able to put the puddle where you want to put it, okay? So I'm going to go down to 40. Go down to 40 amps. Again, I don't have a foot pedal, so it's one and done, All right. If I had a foot pedal, I could leave that on 75, and I could fine tune the foot pedal, and I can lay that out at whatever amps I need to be in. Now, we don't have that privilege, so we got an on-off button on the switch. I'm running 40 amps right now, and I'm going to do this pass real quick right here, and let's see how this rocks. Okay. Let's see what we got. See how this come out. Keeps auto darkening on me, guys. All right, here we go. Here we go. Working out. All right, here we go. Beautiful heat. Again, you guys, you need to be able to think. There ain't no rushing. There's no race. After a lot of practice, you'll be able to move a lot faster. Talk about muscle memory. I don't know how to do that. My tungsten's a little boogered up, so I could probably use like 3 more amps, you know. Not much, but we're in there like swimwear, guys. Yeah, that's it. Okay, all right. Still a little hot. I didn't get the gas coverage I wanted. But, yeah. I thought it was going to come out a little cleaner, guys. Now, that looks like a gas problem. Because I was moving pretty good speed-wise. Yeah. But, I will show you guys. So, she's hot, so bear with me. This is the first one. Again, the weld's not bad. It's just, it's too hot. All right, I cooked it, but I was still dropping some dimes in there, hot dimes, okay? And now this one, I turned the heat down a little bit. Still didn't get the gas coverage I wanted, but it did drop dimes, okay? All right, now, again, I will show you these. These are the other 2 passes I did with it jacked up a little bit. You can see that bad boy. You can see how clean that is. So these, obviously this stuff, this is 1/4 inch. It's going to need a lot of fine tuning when you're doing something like 14 gauge and stuff. And not only that, the cup, maybe this is actually, sometimes this cup may not be the right cup for that. Okay, if you have other cups, maybe this is pushing out too much gas around the sides. Maybe I would need like a number 10 or a number 8. Okay, something to keep that gas a little tighter on that little bead right there. All right, so you know, you never know. Again, with the thinner material, you got to play around with it, and then over time you'll just know. Okay, if I'm doing 14 gauge, something like this, okay, I know it's going to be on this heat, and it's going to be this filler, and this and that, right? Again, now I showed you that one. This was another one I did, another weld that I laid down. Again, it came out. It was a little cold in the beginning, but you can see how clean that is. I mean, look at that. That come out beautiful. I'm gonna do one more for you guys, okay? And I'm gonna let's see, jack it back up to, let's go to 115 again. I think that was good. 115. And now I'm gonna just try to drop some dabs in there, all right? Instead of trying to put a big weave, I'll try to do a couple dabs for you guys. You know, see how it turns out. Find another clean spot. All right, I'm gonna go right under this writing here. I'm gonna try to go make a pass right here, okay? Everything's a little warm right now. Okay. All right, back to the 332. 115 amps, 2T with the button, okay? My tungsten's not too bad. Let's rock. Let's rock and roll. All right, let me get away from any kind of porosity. Right on a little clean, fresh spot on this plate right here. It's 1/4 inch plate, 332 tungsten, 332 filler, 115 amps. Let's go. Okay. That's a little dirty, but bear with me. It'll be okay. I'll burn it out. I don't want to touch that and burn myself. All right, here we go. One more pass for the night, for the video. Again, dab. A little cold. A little sticky on this. I mean, beautiful. It really is absolutely beautiful. This is going to be hot, so I'm going to be quick with it. But look at the bottom. I mean, you can see the one I just did. Look how clean that is. Dimes, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Clean, smooth. Yeah, I mean, that was absolutely beautiful. So, yeah, again, this is the Art Captain TIG 205. And if you look at my previous videos, you'll see the video of me unboxing it. And then there's a video of me setting it up. And then, obviously, now this video, okay? So if you have any questions, DM me, leave me comments. Make sure to like, subscribe, share. And if you just came across me here, follow me on Instagram at ss_custom_welding. And, yeah, and I appreciate everything. Thank you.